Stop
I'm
talking.
doing my evil monster pose.
Okay, good afternoon. It is Wednesday, March 12th at 1:30 p.m. And this is a meeting of the Board of Library Trustees. I am Joanne Geneva, the chair. With me are Peggy Bloom, our secretary, and Norma Baker, our member at large. Also with me are Shannon Duffy, the library director, and Lena Sheldon, our youth services librarian. Our first order of business is to look over the previous meeting minutes.
I make the motion to accept them as written.
I will second that motion. All in favor? The February 19th meeting minutes are unanimously approved, so we will move on to the youth services report. Lena.
Hello. There's a lot happening in the next month. So, for professional development, I attended the monthly youth services chat because I now have the links to that, so I can go to those. And then I'm going to Touch Points in Libraries. It's like an in-person training. It just like goes over like the milestones and like markers for like kids from birth to kindergarten, I think. So I thought that would be helpful. And then Breaking Bad conversations about climate change. It depends on how busy we are that day, but I put that there just in case I do end up going. I hope I can. In February, we held 15 children's programs with 141 people in attendance. So it was pretty good. And then in April, we have our usual baby story time on Tuesday at 10:30. And then Wednesday and Thursday story time also at 10:30. Deb Hudgens is coming back to do music and movement on April 14th at 11. That's for ages 1 to 5. And as always, it's just a drop-in. Just show up. We're doing a goldfish taste test. I'm very excited about it. Tuesday, April 18th at 4 p.m. for ages 6 to 12. Our Oreo taste test was pretty fun, so if you can make it to the goldfish one, I highly recommend.
And I think we should definitely note that those are the goldfish crackers.
Yes, the goldfish crackers.
Not real goldfish.
Wow.
Of April?
Yes.
So it's a Friday, not a Tuesday?
Yes.
Okay.
For the goldfish one, yes.
Yep.
So it is Friday,
So it's Friday.
April 8th.
Oh, yep.
The goldfish.
Yes.
Is it Friday?
Yes. That was my bad. Sorry. Friday, April 18th, for goldfish. Glory's coming back, our favorite little dog friend, on Tuesday, April 22nd at 3 p.m. Anyone of any age can come visit her. She's great. Super cute, super fluffy. And then our free movie Friday for kids is on Friday, April 25th at 2, and we're watching Moana 2. So if you haven't seen that yet, come on by. And then for tween and teen services in February, we held 8 tween and teen programs with 51 people in attendance. So that's better than it's been now that the holidays are over. I think we're getting back into the swing of things. In April, we're doing friendship bracelets. You do need to register for this, but it's Tuesday, April 1st at 4 p.m. for ages 12 to 18. We're going to make friendship bracelets, listen to some Taylor Swift. It's going to be a vibe. It's going to be fun. We have D&D on Wednesdays from April 2nd to June 25th at 3:30. There's no session on May 14th. This is full, but you are welcome to add your name to the wait list if you want. Free movie Friday for tweens on Friday, April 4th at 3:30 p.m. We're showing the Super Mario movie. So if you like the song Peaches, come listen to it live. We're playing Uno, which is going to be super exciting, on April 8th. That's a Tuesday at 3:30 p.m. I know Uno can get pretty heated, so I'm kind of excited. Our teen movie for April is on Friday, April 11th at 3, and we're showing Uncharted. So if you like the video game, they made a movie. And then we're doing a springtime painting. It's run by the same woman who did our snowman, our polar bear painting. She was great. So Tuesday, April 22nd at 4 p.m. for ages 8 to 18, and there are still spots available for that. So if you want to register, definitely get in there while you still can. Yeah.
Thank you, Lena. Obviously, things are going well because you had a lot of people in attendance at both the kids' things and the teen and tween.
Yeah, I'm glad after winter things are going back up.
Does anyone have comments or questions for Lena?
Nope, great job.
Very good.
So, what was the favorite Oreo? Or was there one?
Probably the Post Malone one. It was one of the cookies was like the regular Oreo cookie, and then the other one was like the blonde Oreo cookie they have. So it was like half and half. And then the cream was salted caramel and shortbread.
Wow.
I did not try that one, but people liked it. It was,
Okay,
it was fun though. They like ranked them. It was a good time.
excellent.
Yeah.
Thank you. I think we can move on to Shannon and our director's report.
Well, hello. There was a few meetings that I've attended, mostly in this past week, actually. Nothing life-changing at any of those meetings worth bringing up. As far as upcoming programs, we have our normal every month cribbage meetings and book clubs and things like that. Things that are still open for registration that are new and exciting are the adult craft that we are doing this month will be on Tuesday the 25th. We're doing a session in the afternoon at 12:30. And then we're doing another one in the evening at 6:30. There are spaces available in the afternoon one. The evening one is completely full. And then we are doing that same craft again on the 27th. There is there's definitely space left in that one as well. The craft is wildflower bombs. Essentially, you are making, you put seeds and soil into clay decoratively. But their purpose is that you can give them away as gifts if you'd like. Actually, there is a form of them where you make them into ornaments, and then you just throw them into areas where you would like there to be wildflowers.
They're very cute.
They're cute. They were originally created for in urban areas.
Yep.
Where people would just sort of bomb areas with wildflower seeds so that they could get into cracks and start growing in urban areas. But they're also just
Fun.
a fun craft. And I'm sure, this spring, they would be fun to give to children to be throwing into backyards and things. And then coming back later and seeing if they've grown. We are having a cookie swap on April 2nd in the evening at 6:30. That's a Wednesday. We are encouraging registration. It's not required, but we would like you to sign up so that we know how many people who are coming. There is a sign-up sheet also of what type of cookie you're bringing, which is not required, but helpful so that we don't all end up with chocolate chip cookies, as much as we all love them. It could be fun to do a taste test version of chocolate chip cookies, though. Who likes who's best? Who used brown sugar? Who used regular sugar? I don't know. On Tuesday, April 15th, we are having a program called How Money Works. That is directed toward teens and people who are new to or
Adulting.
curious about how to make money work for you. So the presenter will go over a plethora of different things, but mostly it's an introduction about money. Honestly, I might attend because as much as I think I know about money, I'm sure there's things I don't know about money.
I may stay late that day.
That's at 6 p.m. Our book group is meeting April 16th at 2 for the afternoon version. They're reading the book Horse by Geraldine Brooks. And then, of course, the evening book group will meet the next evening on Thursday at 6 p.m. on April 17th. And then the April craft for adults is a paint by number craft. It is a small paint by number, so that you won't be stuck doing it for 6 to 10 hours, but it is an adult paint by number, so it is much finer detail than, say, the ones that are geared toward children. They're quite cute. We have some spots available in the early afternoon, on Thursday, April 24th. Still has space available. And then the evening on April 29th, which is a Tuesday at 6:30, still has room available. And then way, way in the future, we are having a presenter come in to talk about healthy eating on a budget. I do believe that he provides snack samples during his presentation. That could be wishful thinking on my part, but I'm pretty sure it was mentioned that there'd be snacks. That's how I like to plan things, with snacks. But, given the budgetary restraints on everyone's households, learning how to eat healthily on a budget could be helpful. Because usually you're like, well, I want to eat healthier, but it's just so expensive. Because it sometimes feels that way.
Yes.
A burger and fries is cheap in comparison sometimes to kale. Planned library closures. We will be closed on Monday, April 21st, in observance of Patriots' Day. In February, we had 8 lobby pickups, 3 home deliveries, and we had 19 volunteer hours.
Very nice. Questions?
Good job.
All right. Thank you, Shannon.
welcome.
We will move on to circulation.
So at our last meeting, we talked about a dip, and we were mentioning things like library closures and things like that, and I was like, you need to remember that for next month. Because that was technically this month, and there it is.
Yes.
We did have a dip.
And it is a short month.
It is a short month, and we were closed an extra day, and etc.
And there was a vacation week in there.
There was. I will say that I did go through other library statistics, because I can do that. And I noticed a similar dip in theirs. So even if they are outcircling us, there was still a little dip in theirs for that month. So I don't know what exactly that's about, but it was not unique to us. Yeah, probably vacation week. Everyone's going away.
The weather, too, in February was iffy at times.
Very cold and icy. Yeah,
There were bitter delays and
that's
so
true.
forth.
I
Yeah,
think there was a delay or two.
that's accurate.
All right. So we won't worry. And we'll move on to overdrive.
Yep.
Okay. And there's that dip.
There was a similar dip, but it's still well over last year.
Yes. Which is very good. Okay.
But everyone going on vacation, just so you know, books are great on vacation.
They sure are. Whether they are,
Physical or electronic?
yep.
You come in, I'll hook you up. Bring your device.
Okay. Questions so far?
No.
So, budget.
Budget.
Everybody's favorite.
Everybody's favorite.
Okay.
We are on track still. There is nothing concerning going on here. We have used up our office supply line. That's pretty standard. Our books and periodicals is tracking properly, so it's very similar to my budget line as far as like percentage use. So that will get us through, I believe, till June.
Right.
Yeah.
And then on to state aid.
Since last time we met, we've just used state aid to make some supply purchases from Staples,
Okay.
mostly in preparation of having things available for staff if I'm not here to order them on demand like we normally do.
All right. That makes sense. And that budget is very healthy, so
Yes.
we are in good shape.
And we should actually be not not this month, but maybe next month or the month after, we'll be getting our second payment. Because we got the initial payment back in November. So we should be getting another one in the next couple of months.
Okay. Gifts?
Gift, we added a little to, and then we took some away. The purchase that we've made since last time we met was we paid for these initial summer reading purchases, so the stuff we buy from iRead. So that's like the posters, the bookmarks that are all summer reading themed, and our weekly prizes for the kids and adults and teens.
Okay. COVID?
There's currently no change. Last time we met, we had put our down payment down for our deposit. They finally got that payment, so they will begin building our site soon. I have a meeting with them via Zoom in early April, just really to talk about what we envision our website to be, although there is a prototype template that they gave us. We don't really have a lot of wiggle room, so maybe we'll just talk about timelines more than anything else, or any changes that I would like to
Right.
make from what we currently have to be
And
implemented.
find out how much wiggle room there is in that
That's
template.
right. That's
Oh.
right. There was a discussion amongst the other libraries who have started getting their demos that they weren't quite what was projected, or at least one of them was like, this is not what I was expecting. All the other pages, most of the pages were fine, but there was a concern about the homepage being like off-center and slightly different. So that's a minor concern that I'm having. Again, I haven't seen any demos of ours yet. So if that happens and we don't like it, and by we I mean the whole board, the town is also changing their website. So there might be another opportunity if we decide that we actually don't like this website.
So when will those decisions be, when will it become critical for a final decision to be made?
Critical? September, because we have our current website until October.
Okay, so we've got some time yet.
Right. And even if, for whatever reason, we haven't got a vendor, like maybe we decide that the one that we've currently gone with is no good. And I'm not saying they aren't. I'm just saying that there was one concern. And so now I have a question for that lovely meeting I'm going to.
Good.
But
Proactive.
if we get into panic mode, I mean, the worst that will happen is that we will use the current town website's page as our page.
Until.
Yeah. So there's not really a panic moment at this time.
Good.
We won't reach that until about September.
Okay.
But the issues with the other library that you said.
They're mostly aesthetic.
So, and
Yeah.
that's gonna happen with any website
Right.
developer.
Correct.
You're never
Right.
gonna get it perfect the first time around.
I agree. But
So-
they were sort of in a panic, and so it made me a little bit concerned. But I'm just letting you know that if you guys don't like it, there's a magical third option that may be
Okay.
on the table.
Good to know.
I'm not really concerned that I will dislike the one that they're making for us.
All right.
But I like to share all of the information with you.
Well, we appreciate it. Any other questions for Shannon about the budget report? Okay, we can move on to new and old business.
Hello again. Shannon asked me to talk about summer reading, and I completely forgot, so I'm going to talk about it now. In terms of summer reading, we're doing pretty good, I think. I started last year when summer reading had already begun, so I missed like all the planning. But I think we have a good idea of the prizes we want to get. And obviously, like, that's not set in stone yet, but we wanted to do it early because Shannon's leaving and then I'm leaving, so everything's being planned very early. But all of our weekly prizes are good for teens and kids. There were a couple items that came damaged, so Shannon ordered new ones, and then they'll come when they come, and it'll be fine. But Beanstack is looking good. All the badges are ready. I think all I really have left to do is, once we finalize the prizes, take the pictures and post like the descriptions of them. So I think we're in a good place. So just wanted to give you a little update.
And do we have events planned throughout summer
Yeah.
reading at
Oh.
this point?
Summer, the kids' stuff's been planned since like January.
Excellent.
Lots of fun stuff planned. Lots of story time. Lots of other like bigger events. So should be good. I'm excited. But yeah, that was it.
Okay, thank you, Lena.
Yeah.
So the Finance and Warrant Committee budgetary meetings have been decided. The library's designated day is for Tuesday, March 25th at 6:30. You, as a board, are always invited to attend this meeting. However, I spoke with Jim and he said that he will give the update. I typed something out for him so that he has all of the information. They're probably all just going to be really excited to talk to the BVT representative anyway, so I can't imagine. They will have too many questions about our budget, especially since we haven't added anything or done anything drastic. The only real change to our budget is that everyone got a cost of living increase, which is a standard thing. So you guys are more than welcome to attend. You are not required to speak if you do not want to.
And the date and time again?
Is Tuesday, March 25th at 6:30. Library traditionally goes after, we usually are third. We go after the town manager and council on aging.
Okay, good to know. We will keep that in mind.
What else did I have to chat about? The Friends did not meet before I had to send out the materials for the meeting to you guys, but just a small update, they have decided to postpone their book sale until the fall,
Okay,
when the library will be more properly staffed.
all right. And we have,
Oh, yes, the mural. Oh, thank gosh. I forgot. So the Sutton High students, the seniors traditionally do internships in different areas. We usually have at least one person per year come. This year we have 3. Very
Wow.
exciting. And they are actually working on a mural for us. So we are going to be painting a mural on the walls of the hallway that leads from the stairs to the elevator, the cinder block wall down there. It's very exciting. It's not going to be a like floor to ceiling mural. It's going to be sort of like a decorative decal in the middle of it, just because it is so large. It would take so much time to do.
Their concept is very cute
They have
though.
a very adorable concept.
Really?
It's a book opening and then all sort of all of the
Yeah.
characters coming out
It's like
of it.
nice.
Pete the Cat,
Yes.
Elephant and Piggy.
Ooh.
It's really
Yes.
cute.
Do you know who the kids are?
I know they're.
That's
I've
okay.
never met them
Yep.
prior to this
Okay.
in my memory.
Okay.
I may have known them when they were small things,
Well,
but
that's
now
what
they're
I'm
but now
wondering.
they're large children, and I'm like, I may have known you. I'm not really sure. Mostly, it's to sort of we're just trying to beautify that hallway, because people do go through it, and it's not really much to look at the moment. So, just our small way of making everything cute.
All right.
That will begin at the end of March,
I
early April, when
I
their
believe so.
internship starts. So
Cool.
Post pictures of the progress.
Are the friends buying the materials or?
So they have asked us to donate or to help with the purchase of materials. I was going to take it out of the COVID grant line, but if the friends would like to, we have, because none of us really know what we're doing as far as budgeting for that, because I have no idea how much these supply costs or the quality. The kids are working with the art teacher.
Is the
To
background,
determine
is the
that?
whole wall gonna be painted first, so that at least it's new paint now?
I don't believe so.
Wow.
And they had like different tiers of supplies
Right.
depending on like budgetary
Quality.
concerns and
Right, right,
quality.
Yeah.
Okay.
So they're working with their art teacher to figure
I
out
would
like
think you'd wanna paint the wall first, no?
No.
Just asking.
That's up to the
That's
interns,
that's up to the
their
yeah.
project.
That's their project. So we have decided that we will do like a stipend, like an initial stipend. Like I will give them this much money. I think we decided on what, $500-ish
Yeah.
for
Around there.
paint and rollers and things like that. And then halfway through, they can decide if they're going to need more, and then we can have another discussion about budgeting. It's a fun teaching moment for them to learn
Yeah.
about
Yeah,
like
that's
when
cool.
you have a project, how you determine how much your project is. But we're excited.
they
So-
seem excited.
Yeah.
They knew their stuff, so
Good.
we're looking forward to it.
Have you spoken with their art teacher or had their art teacher visit that hallway?
Not directly. So because of the way the internship works, we speak.
Someone manages the
Right.
intern.
Someone manages the intern. So I spoke to that teacher, and he came and looked at the hallway. The art teacher, not to my knowledge, has come in and like spoken to me. She might have come in and looked at the hallway herself. They did take pictures, and they've come in to do measurements. So
Oh,
there's
good.
been a lot of background. But the purpose of the internship is for them
To
Do
learn.
it
to
all.
learn and do it all. So
The full process.
I'm just letting him.
Good.
Under my supervision, of course. There's lots of things that I'm like, I need to approve this first, but yeah, I don't reach out to their teachers unless there's an
Okay,
issue.
All right.
And
Well,
if
I
we hate it,
can't
we'll just
wait to
paint
see
over it. It'll be fun.
It will.
We won't do that. I'm very excited. It's going to be
Yeah.
exciting.
It's gonna be beautiful.
It looks
It's gonna be
very
gorgeous.
cute.
Everyone will just want to take the stairs from now on. No more elevator, because they'll want to walk by it and
There
look
we
at
go.
it. We're making Sutton healthy again. Okay. Anyway.
Anything else on old or new business? We already discussed closures, so now our next order of business will be to set a meeting date for our next event. Okay, Shannon, what are you thinking?
Well, that
Because
depends.
it's
Would
kind
you
of
like
up to you.
Would you like me to be here? Or would you not mind if I'm not here?
I think ideally we'd like you to be here.
Oh, okay. Well, then we're looking at May. But then Lena won't be here.
So, if it's in May, I go out for maternity leave on the 12th.
Okay, so
So if you want me to be here before the 12th,
We're
and
not
that's
asking you to choose favorites or
that,
anything.
that's
but-
assuming he doesn't decide he's gonna make an appearance early.
Well, as long as we haven't had an April meeting, we can have an early May meeting then.
first
Everybody
week in
here.
May,
May 7th,
We could do May 7th.
that work?
does that work for, you will still be here potentially?
Assuming he doesn't decide he's coming early, I will be here.
And Shannon, you will be back?
Christine?
Assuming everything's
7th.
good, yeah.
Work all right?
Okay,
Yeah, should be fine.
Okay.
so we will say May 7th.
Cool.
And what are we thinking for time? Are we going with
That's up to you
1:30?
guys. I live here.
Yeah, I can do any time really.
Sure.
Is that good for you, 1:30? Is that better for you, Joanne?
I can do 1:30, I can
Okay.
make it work.
Okay, 1:30.
All right. I believe we have a date. And unless anyone has anything else, I think I will make a motion to adjourn at 2 p.m.
Second?
All in favor?